Okay, everybody, it's time. It's time to finish this trial.
Uchi, please, put an end to this.
Don't you worry, yes, I
For Mandy
will.
and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
I'm just a bit
I
disappointed
understand.
in Kyo, that's all.
I'll go over everything one more time.
With a comic book.
I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Yeah. Again, I forgot how to use this. Maybe they should create a casino game for these too. Because I didn't remember.
This is the truth of the case.
Okay, let's go.
Let's look back at the first murder. It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room.
Okay.
To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms. However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened.
Angie walked in.
Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just... Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan.
Yeah, she might not have. That's why I said he could have just leave it alone and pretend it was for something else and just cancel on the murder plan totally.
But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick.
Yeah.
Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit.
He's dead set on using the seesaw trick.
The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head. The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick. Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her. Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There
This
were
is
two
very long.
reasons for this. To overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere. And the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. and spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door. Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
Because it was nighttime.
Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside.
You know, this is very similar to that particular case in Danganronpa 2. I forgot which one, and third, was it the third murder? I think it was the third murder. Very similar in a lot of ways.
Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body. But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder.
No matter what,
they manipulated us into performing this seance.
no matter what, they really did want to use the seesaw trick. No idea why.
Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko.
The stone.
A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned.
But it was also in the book, I think.
Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle. Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Cage Child song.
And it was so creepy. It was creepy.
When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium, but our culprit had another plan: to commit a murder in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide. They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage.
He's gonna have some explaining to do, man.
Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it.
But we heard it.
After committing the crime, the culprit followed the Salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles.
Were you really aiming for Himiko? I don't know.
We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance.
He said he wanted a girl, right? To be the medium.
And discovered Tenko's body. And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room.
The room.
Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He
Good
really
job,
saved
Kibo.
us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Korekio Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
Okay. Explain yourself.
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Call out, sister.
Sweet Korekio, there are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate.
No, it was not.
My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
What are you talking about?
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends.
Okay.
Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
You killed people? Is that it?
What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
You killed.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already!
No. He killed people to have friends. For sister?
Roger that! One voting
No,
time!
no. Okay, we'll vote and then we'll listen.
The heart racing excitement as
Oh, you're both dead.
Heart racing excitement! As the blackened and the spotless finally face off, it's voting time!
Either they're both dead or they both are gonna kill and murder them off. I don't know, either one. Just watch. Kyo, we were so close. We had 2 more times. That mask is creepy, man.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Let's see what Kyo voted for. Alright. He voted for himself, I guess. Right? 4, 9. Yep.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
You just needed to hang on until the next chapter. You just had to hang on until the next chapter, Kyo. Oh, look at that. What is that? See, debate? Like, is anyone surprised? I'm not. I don't know what that debate is about though. Can I see? Can I see? Non-stop debate. Is the third non-stop debate? I don't know. Maybe I'll check back next time. Oh, that's terrible. Oh no, another C. I told you I was so bad at non-stop debate. Oh, there's a B. Refute. Rebut. Oh, the truth. So I wanna see. Yeah, okay. Argument armament. Well, not as bad as I thought, considering I game over. Closing. B. Well, it doesn't matter. My overall is still A. Good, I guess. Alright. Top.
Wah!
Seriously? You're correct again?
Absolutely right!
This is the third correct verdict in a row.
Alright!
If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round.
Huh?
How's this gonna last that long? Yeah.
For now,
It's finally over.
No.
Not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Thank you. Why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko? Yeah, he didn't have to. Listen, he did not have to. For both. Even when he knocked her out, I mean, she wasn't dead yet. Okay, Angie. Tenko, he didn't have to do it. He did not. He could just proceed with the seance.
right!
But he was the one who suggested the seance. You no need to kill them both, no matter what motive you have.
Oh?
Motive?
Hey!
Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder?
Hey!
Don't tell me, were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaito? I think it has nothing to do with it. I never said I was scared. Yeah. The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it? Because we're friends, I'll tell you. We were friends. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that. Well, you mentioned making friends.
What?
So it has nothing to do with the motive.
Nah?
Then why?
Yes.
For the one I love, sister.
There is someone that I love.
From the bottom of my heart. Someone so dear, someone I long for.
I love her with all my heart. And she loves me with all her heart.
Okay.
Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate.
None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love, no matter what anyone says.
I'm not sure I can show that picture, but okay. Bragging about your perfect love life? Some of us aren't that lucky. So, to see this love of yours, you had to escape now. It's the one inside him.
Don't tell me.
So that's why you killed Angie and Tanko, but why did you need to kill both? If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Inside? Don't look at me. I'm not his lover.
Yeah.
Calm down. No one would want a person like you anyway.
Kersploosh!
What the what?
Hey!
Who is it? Who is this person you love? Didn't you see her? Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy.
You see,
I mean inside me.
sister.
I'm not surprised.
Huh?
Sister?
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not his sister.
Right?
Oh, duh. If you were his sister, he would have killed himself already.
Wait.
Your sister? But didn't you say she was your lover?
Whatever is the matter?
It's not that difficult. My sister is my lover. And my other personality.
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply.
What is up with the note up there? No physical connection. Yeah, but you know the picture... Yeah, she's holding something in her hand though. Isn't that something in her hand? Okay, whatever.
The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us. They called it forbidden love. But none could stop the love we shared.
But you see, there's a problem because that's basically actually you yourself.
Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth. The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
When she overtakes you. When she takes over you.
For my beloved sister.
I had to...
Always messing around.
You had to escape from here, right? No.
No.
No, I had to kill for her, yeah.
Huh?
What?
Sister.
Was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely.
However...
Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find some friends. Friends for my dear deceased sister. Then what about the one inside you right now?
Huh?
Deceased?
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost. So her friends should be ghosts too, right?
For my beloved sister.
For sister's sake, I've got many to send her 100 friends. They were all wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends.
Huh?
What?
Incomprehensible.
This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible.
Sister.
Sister is very happy. That's why he wanted a girl.
Yes.
Korikyo, I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not lonely. You are psycho. Psycho. Could it be that the lipstick version of Kyo
I am
is...
Korekio's older sister.
Thank you for looking after my little brother.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad. I think you went mad. But sister came to
I
save
am
me.
pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Korekio.
That's wonderful, Korekyo. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious?
Is this really a spirit? I don't know. I still think it's him.
I told
He
you.
just went. Yeah. I'm with Maki. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a date chick.
Well, you know.
You said you killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the two you killed here.
What was that?
Yeah. Seems like he was already crazy before he got here.
Because
You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just want to make more friends. For your sister. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Don't make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sister's friends.
Huh?
Only girls. Yeah, that's why he asked for girls. I see. So when we were deciding on who should be the medium. Yeah. Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Psycho. You said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
And besides Maki and Mew, What's wrong with Maki though? I mean, okay, fine, she's an assassin. Never mind then. Oh, look at look at Kokichi at the back. Creepy. They were all worthy of being sisters' friends. Even Angie, but you were, I don't know, you were against Angie. All worthy.
Why you?
How come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care.
Then
The second victim could have been me. Tango died in place of me. Yeah. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie spirit should go in. No, I'll do it.
Excellent.
Himika would have been great, but Tango volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for sister.
Wonderful.
You're mad. She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko. Infiltrate? Really?
But
But how did you heard? Oh, okay. It was obvious to me. I have studied many people.
Can
Yes,
this be?
she stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. All for her beloved friend.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for sister. I can understand why you didn't like her, Himiko. Though I was planning on having you become sister's friend too eventually.
No way!
What? You do all that for? Wow, you did all that just to kill. For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive. You were interested in the cage child, just so you could use it to kill someone, right?
Let's see.
It interested me as an anthropologist, of course. But more than
My
that,
beloved sister!
I wanted to kill for sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling.
are you okay?
Because he thinks it's a ghost. I don't think so. You look kind of pale. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kira right now. Allow me to explain though. I did not plan to kill both of them. Yeah, but you could have backed out from killing Angie. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However,
But Angie walked in on me preparing and I ended up killing her in a different way. So I figured I may as well kill someone else too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste those Theon streak I prepared.
What is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could. No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister.
Correcchio.
You're such a thoughtful little brother, but it was bad to get greedy.
oh dear.
You're right. Because of that, now I can send 100 friends to sister. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Kurikyo's crime. I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand.
Why?
That's right. Killing 2 friends for your date, sister.
How?
That's wrong. That's so wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after sister's
Do
death.
not worry.
Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
Even though I am a ghost now, I am always by Korikyo's side.
Sister.
Thank you, sister. I love you. Cut it out already.
What was that?
I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing's making sense. It's not fair. Why did Angie and Tenku have to die for something so unfair?
Well,
Because death is unfair.
and another thing.
All deaths are unfair. Deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Maybe.
If you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Give that high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it. Okay. If people were watching this...
Shut up!
Why was that kind of highlighted in a way? Knock off! Only sick people would enjoy watching this. Yeah, if I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching
So then,
LPs of it, that is. The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. But my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends. Let's be real, he does look like he's, you know, like he I knew he would be a killer type. I just knew he would be a killer type. But I wish it would have gone on longer. I think I shall go see her now, my beloved sister. You could have done this a long time ago and killed yourself instead of killing other people.
Sister.
I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I can see her again now. It's alright, sweet. Korekio, come to me. Looks like you're already prepared. Now then, let's get started.
It's punishment time!
Huh?
Punishment time?
Sister.
My beloved sister, at long last, I'll finally get to see you again.
That's right.
Yes, from now on, no one will try to stop us. We can be together without having to hide our love from others. I bet Monokuma will come up with something. I can't accept this.
Therefore,
There's no such thing as a death that can be
from
accepted.
an anthropological point
Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease? The living must find a reason, however forced, to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live a life that faces death?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate anthropologist, Korekio Shinguji.
I shall observe.
I will watch over you all as a ghost. Oh, Kaito is gonna freak out at that. As your friend, I will watch over you. No, go away.
That's right.
It won't be just me and Korekio. All those who died will be watching. I will be watching to see how you face the death of your friends.
Humanity is beautiful.
I'll be watching forever and ever.
It's punishment time!
Yeah, just go. Monokuma, you do something. Separate them. I don't know. Just something. I'm just very disappointed in him. One of them is not doing anything. Okay. Alright, he's getting boiled. And one of them is still not doing anything. One of them is gonna throw them in. Just you. He's bleeding from the eyes. What are you doing? Oh, are you jumping in? Oh, okay. I thought they were going to kill him. Okay. I'm sorry, one of them. I feel sorry for one of them. So. I mean, that's really weird and a bit unrealistic, but okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. What?
How gory!
One of them, why? Because of how you've both been behaving towards him.
How can this be?
To think my cute child would commit suicide.
Yay!
It's so cute! It's so freaking cute that he would kill himself because he couldn't get along. I feel more sorry for one of them than Kyo, of course. One of them committed suicide. Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason one of them obsessed over getting along was because everyone but me believed him. No, you joined.
That's right.
Yes, the other one of the cops drove him to suicide, but not me.
Hey,
Hey, who's one of them? You already forgot? That's kinda scary.
well now.
Looks like another class trial has wrapped up without incident, so I'm gonna take back this here Necronomicon.
Wah, wah, wah.
Seems like waste though. You guys sure you don't wanna use it? You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster.
You?
How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
Told you.
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is obviously a lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic.
What's the point?
I'm assuming you'll think another murder will happen if you do that, right? Who can say? What a waste! If none of you were gonna use it, you should let me have it. That could have resurrected one of my dead siblings. Which one? Well, I don't know. They were all pretty terrible, actually. Wait, did one of us die? I could have sworn it's been just the two of us the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
It's too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for adopting me. Too bad.
So long. Farewell.
Kokichi looks calm. Even now, he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing around.
Man, this is stupid. What people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead.
Of course.
The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what. That's not something a coward like you should say. Leave me alone.
But
There's one thing this case taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all, not in this academy. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Well, that's why we have to work together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
To do his best.
To keep everyone safe, Gonto want to protect everyone. But your talent is entomology. I don't want Shuichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class
You're
trials.
right.
Yeah, you're right. Your talent as an assassin is way more trouble. When are you gonna use that, huh?
okay.
I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent, okay?
That's right.
It may not be possible now, but I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone. Maki. I see. I wonder how long that will last. What if your true calling as a killer shows? Don't underestimate her. Maki Ro's one of my sidekicks.
Got a minute?
I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki Ro? You guys are so close now, this must be the powerful bond of friendship. But I would have preferred it to happen sooner, especially not after losing 7 people. You're right, only 9 people left now. What do you know? Okay. That's right, 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away and only 9 remain.
Actually,
By that calculation, doesn't that make you one of the pieces?
But,
Just 9 of us.
well, you know.
Humans are like weeds, too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end. That's totally what the heartless robot is thinking, right? Right?
How rude!
No, I am not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
But you know,
But hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we are all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on a god, spirits, or the
I
dead.
believe in you.
Just you guys, I believe in all of you.
Okay.
Kaito,
Well, of course.
you're right. Those of us who remain can start over.
Hey.
Hold up, Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. And there's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept.
How exciting!
Yank your head off and smash it onto the ground with all your strength. Got that?
No way!
I have never heard of such an intense form of apology. Kokichi, you have to watch your neck from now on. You're making a lot of enemies. It seems like everything is settled for now, even though we're missing her. Hey,
You
Himiko.
alright?
Himiko, you okay? Anything Gonta can do to help? You can tell Gonta. I think we should let her have some space for now. That might be best for her.
Okay.
I remember how I felt.
Oh.
Gonta understand.
You're so dumb.
Himiko is such a liar.
Huh?
Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world was comprised with just the truth. But even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know?
right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a little bit. I only said this because I thought about it.
Because...
Himiko has been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
Hey!
Hey, what are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? What? Hold back? Is she gonna get angry? Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed of yourself at all. Feel ashamed at all? So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. Okay, let it out. Let it all out. Thank you, Angie. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely without you two. But I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. But I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without the both of you. That's a girl. Himiko.
Damn it.
Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, everyone cried. Okay, we began crying. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love. Tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However, she fell asleep. Okay.
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
I doubt it. Gonta is very strong and she's a small person.
No, she fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think? Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya!
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaito had stopped in his tracks. Kaito, what's wrong? Nothing. What? What? I just wanted to get some nighttime. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
Huh?
Are you sure?
Well,
Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were sick. You worried about me? Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Still haven't warmed up to me, huh?
But
Maybe not. But I feel like the walls we had are coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. It seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore. Yeah, cause of me.
okay.
Maybe, but you sound like you're bragging, Kaito. But like I said, I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You can go on ahead. Suspicious.
Okay.
Sure, got it. See you tomorrow.
Got it.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Kaito, you're very suspicious. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaito. Did you not? Oh, he coughed. Oh, oh no. Are you sick?
Damn it. I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet.
You're sick.
Damn it. No way am I gonna die here. No way.
Don't do it, Kaito. Don't do it. Achievement unlocked. Graveyard slot. Obtained present mysterious mask. His mask. Alright, so this is where we will end the chapter. I'm sorry. This is where we'll end the episode. And in the next episode, we'll begin the new chapter. I'm just a little bit disappointed in Q. A bit, a lot, I don't know. I mean, I've figured that he would be a killer type anyway from the beginning. But I wanted to finish his events at least. Can you believe it? All the people I've been hanging out with dies or get murdered are the killers. Well, so anyway, until the next episode, thank you for watching and goodbye.